Let's talk The Walking Dead comic covers, Volume 14, No Way Out, which includes issues number 79 through 84. Number 79 is an exaggeration of the cliffhanger in this very issue. Glenn and Heath, along with Abraham and gang behind them, round a corner and come face to face with a mega herd, and they are not hopelessly surrounded like this cover suggests. Also, Glenn uses a baseball bat, wink wink Negan fans, instead of a gun. You can also make an argument that this cover is symbolic with what is to come in Part 1 of No Way Out, the walkers representing walkers trapping the Alexandrians, which Glenn and Heath could represent. Number 80 is Part 1 of No Way Out. It spoils what is coming, but it's done on purpose, as a promotional poster, hyping fans and preparing them for the horrors to come. Also, this is the first cover that opened my eyes to something clever. Some covers are symbolic, some covers are completely absent from the story, and some covers are pulled right off the pages of the comic. And then there are covers like this one. This cover is from the story, however, it's like a missing panel. In the comic, Abe and Glenn only hear Andrea's warning shot, one that warns them about the herd coming. In the comic, we never see it from Andrea's perspective, but on the cover, we do. So if you take the images inside the comic and take the cover as a missing panel, it fills in the pieces, so to speak, of the story. And this does happen throughout the Walking Dead series, and it's something that I myself just recently noticed, but I absolutely love it. Number 81 is Part 2, and it showcases the gang's mission to crawl across a rope, get to Andrea, and try to lure walkers off the wall. This cover is pretty close to the actual scene. Glenn and Heath do go across together, but the walkers grab Glenn's backpack, not his leg. He is briefly in danger, but the cover is an exaggeration. This can also be a bait and switch. Fans focus on Glenn being in trouble when the cover is previewed in advance, and they never see the Morgan situation coming at the end of the comic. Number 82 is Part 3, and it perfectly displays the terrifying situation from inside the story. In the story, Jesse holds Ron, Denise stands, Maggie holds Sophia, and Rick, without a gun ready, with Michonne, look out the window. Carl is keeping an eye on Morgan. No pun intended. On the cover, it looks like two Carls and Sophia, so it's hard to give a first cover appearance to Ron if one of them is Ron, so we're just gonna keep going. Number 83 is Part 4. Inside the issue, Douglas is dressed differently and goes down shooting recklessly, but still basically giving himself up to the mob of walkers. What this cover does do well is put all eyes on Douglas when it's previewed, keeping Carl's injury a secret, holding Carl's injury back for the ultimate shock. Number 84 is Part 5, and it comes right off the pages of the previous issue, except his axe is missing, there is no fire, and he holds Carl differently, which is most likely to hide any spoiler images of Carl's wound, since this cover is previewed 6 months before its release. No Way Out cover stats. 4 out of 6 covers are actual scenes from inside the story. 1 out of 6 covers are a character's first cover appearance. Character making his first cover appearance is Heath, issue 79. All 6 covers feature walkers, and Rick Grimes appears on only 2 out of 6 covers. My favorite cover from this story arc is number 82. Runner-ups, number 80 and number 84. Honorable mention, number 79. 5th, number 81. Least favorite cover from this story arc, number 83. I do want to add, I absolutely love each cover, and this was a difficult set for me personally to pick any favorites from. And don't forget to pick your favorite covers and tell us down in the comment box. Next, Volume 15, we find ourselves.